Hi guys, welcome to the Savvy Money Show with me, your host Sean. If you find any of today's entertainment helpful, don't forget to smash that lovely like button. It helps with the YouTube algorithm and getting the video out to more people. If you haven't subscribed already, please smash that subscribe button, and the bell notification helps letting you know when a new video gets uploaded. If you're looking for a free trading platform, I have links to 3 separate ones down below. They're very good. I use them all myself. You can get a free share up to $200 if you sign up, and for Freetrade it's $100, and you only need to sign up and deposit £1. Now on with the show. It's another there may be trouble ahead. Amazon. We know big FANG stocks under fire with the antitrust laws. At the moment it's Google and Facebook, but it will impact all the FANG stocks. However, Amazon, it seems, has refused Wisconsin officials permission to access the premises after a number of their employees have contracted COVID-19. Now, this is quite a bold move, because during the pandemic refusing permission for the officials to come in and check your site is unheard of. We know Amazon's huge. We know they can can usually push boundaries because they have government ties, but I cannot believe that when the workers have contracting COVID-19 and the officials asked to go in and check everything's safe, and Amazon say, no, you're not coming into our plant, they're going to let them get away with it. Because that screams to me as if your plant's not safe. If I was one of those officials, I'd be getting the AG, the Attorney General, to draw up plans to shut down that plant. Because even if they turn around and say, okay, we'll open it up now, I would say to the Attorney General, well, clearly they've been using this time to get things in place, sort out social distancing and markets and that. You've got to remember, this is a company where they haven't taken their workers' safety in hand. You have had marathon runners complaining of being too exhausted at the end of the day, and Marines complaining that the work is just too hard for them, the way they worked. And they're on 0 hours. Most of them are on 0 hour contracts. The only ones who are given full-time contracts, managerial. And above, they lure them in with these lovely contracts, and they are lovely contracts, but to get to them you have to be at a high level. I know, because a friend of mine who I used to work with, lovely bloke, brilliant bloke, talented bloke, he got one of these contracts to move from where I work to there. But I'm sure we've all seen the dispatches program on Amazon, inside Amazon. We've seen all other programs of how they operate, and now they're refusing the officials permission to go in during a pandemic when their workers are contracting COVID-19. It's ridiculous. No. Now, for me, over the past 5-10 years, Amazon seemed to have spent a lot of money improving customer service. I didn't like the fact that they legally got away without paying tax. I didn't like the fact that the way they treated their workers, but their customer service, they improved their customer service base. Products were a lot cheaper, and you get it within the next day. Now it's no better than eBay. If anything, it's worse. Some products you can find cheaper on eBay. I found during this pandemic, customer service has got worse, not better. It's like 5 years of customer service investment has gone down like that. And people will have used Amazon more out of necessity, but you will have had lifelong Amazon customers who will have left them, who will stay with them through the pandemic, and then straight afterwards will leave them and go elsewhere just because of the way that they're behaving. And tell the truth, I've limited my Amazon use during this pandemic. I've gone to local businesses, or I've gone to where I can. If I can't, then I've gone to other companies, because the reduction just isn't worth it anymore. This isn't a video about Amazon bashing. I think they're a very innovative company. I just think during this period, I don't know if the people who used to keep on top of all this stuff have been working from home or have been off furloughed or what, but it's just not working at the moment. People will be saying, oh, we're still getting our packages, we're still getting this, we're still getting that, but I placed an order that should have arrived last Saturday. They haven't even dispatched it, and they said, oh, it's coming next Saturday. Oh, it's due to come next Saturday. I've gone, yes, but it should have come last Saturday. Oh, you don't get the dispatch date until it's the delivery date till it's dispatched. I've gone, yeah, I do. When I order it, it gives the delivery date. That's why I went for that one. It gives an expected delivery date. So now I screenshot when I make the order, the expected delivery date. And they, each one of them. Now, if they had said to me, due to COVID-19 it's running late, or because of the post it's running late, a couple of days late, I've got no problem with that. But when they don't even dispatch it for another week, and even then, if they say we're short-staffed, so we haven't been able to, we apologise, fine. But when they come out with, oh, sorry, our terms and conditions are this and that, you know, and with another item where I actually had to go through my bank and do a chargeback because they were breaching, Amazon themselves were breaching UK law when it came to the way they were going about it. But they were saying, oh, our terms and conditions, and I had to cite UK law. They've got, sorry, that doesn't comply with our terms and conditions. And I asked for the address to send them a breach of contract letter. They wouldn't give it to me, so I had to email it to them. No response. So I opened the chargeback. So I'm using this to serve notice on my Amazon account. Once I receive my last item, it will be my last item. And I just think I've put up with them not paying the taxes, the correct taxes, and a lot of companies do that. And during a time like this, you know, these companies will be getting PPP, they'll be getting a lot of assistance from the governments, and they're not paying the correct unemployment insurance because they're not paying the right amount of tax. And then you've got the fact that with that alone, at the moment, when the US government, the UK government are spending so much to help prop up businesses, to help prop up the country, to help prop up people in need, they need these taxes now to help keep themselves afloat. And to have these big Goliaths of companies who are so cash rich, you know, $1 trillion companies refusing to pay the proper taxes, it's wrong. On top of that, they are cost cutting so much, their own workers are getting sick. They know it to the extent where they're not letting officials come into the plant and check whether or not the conditions are safe, which screams to me they're not safe. Well, this just shows you the difference in mantra between companies. Now, you have Amazon, who work their shop floor workers, who on an average they don't last a year. What happens is they either get promoted within a year, which is 0.5% of them, or majority of them leave. As I said, these are the people, some of them, not all of them, but the people who are seen were marathon runners, Marines and all this, coming home with cut feet, blisters and sprains, strains and all this, and the managers hurrying them along. Now, and they, even during COVID-19, they do security tests, checks, they're doing, and they're doing testing, and these have to be done in the worker's own time. Now that's against law, so they're breaching these laws. Now, with Fords, and we all know that Fords is on a decline because of the EV market, they shut down their plant when one of their workers got sick. They were just due to reopen a plant. And remember, they don't get paid unless they open a plant and start churning out cars. They were just due to reopen a plant. When their workers got sick, they shut it down. It's a difference in mantra. And with Fords, they give proper apprenticeships. For instance, and not just Fords, you've got Fords, you've got Royal Mail, you've got loads of companies out there like that, where you go there, you'll work on the shop floor, you'll apply for an apprenticeship. And I mean, I know I've bashed Royal Mail in the past. Well, not bashed them, I've just said, given an unbiased view where they've done this wrong. But the one thing they do is their apprenticeship schemes are brilliant. Where if you've got good qualifications from school, they will fund you and pay you better than most apprenticeship schemes. They'll pay you living expenses as well while you're having the apprenticeships. Now, and they'll give you a nationally qualified qualifications within a couple of years. Fords will send you to university, your college university, while you're working for them, and pay you a wage while you're working for them. You know, these things, they're Amazon. It's like someone described it to me as being in quicksand. You can't get out until your body gives out. You know, you're just drowning because you need the money to pay your bills. And once you leave, they ask you why you left. Like the unemployment people. Anyway, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Everyone's saying hold Amazon, don't sell. But this could be a reason why. Or if you're thinking of buying, I would wait until the outcome of this before buying. Look after yourself.